everyone, and welcome to Sharp Wrist Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 2018. This is pre-meta, and today, everybody, actually technically it's no longer pre-meta today. I mean, I'm playing it pre-meta, but Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon have been released today. If you are seeing this on Friday, thank you so much for coming to the channel. I know there's a lot of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon content you could be watching, but you're watching Sharp Wrist Gaming. I thank you so much for that. And I'm sorry for what's about to proceed here. We are back once again with the Sun team, featuring Alolan Exeggutor, Mega Charizard Y, Aegislash, Mamoswine, Luxray, and Scrafty. Unfortunately, we have not been able to use Alolan Exeggutor, so the goal today is to do that. This team has proven less competitive than I originally thought. I mean, I didn't think it was super competitive to begin with. It has the aspects of being competitive. The Charizard, Aegislash, Mamoswine, and Scrafty are pretty competitive, but I think you could put better Pokemon in the Alolan Exeggutor and Luxray spots, but we want to try those out, so that's why we're doing them. Nose. Anyways, yeah, I have to sneeze, that's why I'm pinching the tip of my nose. If you have suggestions for future teams, now that Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are out, be sure to leave them in the comment section below. We'll do our best to get to those. I really enjoy your guys' suggestions. You come up with really cool stuff. Also, like and subscribe if you have not already and want to see more of this content. And we're going to hop right on in this sucker. If you want to try the team out for yourself, the link is in the description below for the paste bin. Let me know what you would change about this team. We dropped below 1600 now. This poor team. It just can't pull it out. Just can't pull it out. We could have possibly won that last game that we were playing in the last video, but unfortunately I wasn't aware my opponent didn't max out their attacks, so that's something we have to keep in mind going into the future. But this is a really weird team consisting of Salazzle, Carbink, Dragonite, Hariyama, Vikavolt, and Shunsy. He does have the Trick Room option with the Carbink. Two fake out users. My Scrafty should be faster than Hariyama, but it's not faster than the Salazzle. But I can lead Aegislash pretty safely here. And then I go Scrafty to support him just in case Salazzle does want to show up. I can still attempt to fake it out. Mamoswine's going to be pretty great. And then we kind of have to use Charizard to deal with the Vikavolt, as much as I don't like that. Especially because Charizard only deals with the Vikavolt. Yeah, I really don't like that. I mean, obviously, Mamoswine can Rock Slide it too, but I don't know. These weird teams are hard to bring other teams against, because obviously they're either just like random Pokemon thrown together. I didn't see this person's rating, so I can't say that that's the case. It might just be an anti-meta team, which obviously, well, anti-meta teams don't do well against other anti-meta teams, because obviously they're made to do specific things against specific Pokemon. I mean, this isn't necessarily an anti-meta team, though, but it's not meta, definitely. But let's get into it. Let's get into it, folks. So this should be our last video in Sun and Moon. This is sad. This is sad. We're going to see Salazzle Carbink. Perfect. Perfect. We should live a Fire-type move from the Salazzle, so I almost want to just fake out the Carbink. As well as follow it with a Flash Cannon. Because the Salazzle can't fake out my Aegislash. And the Carbink's most likely sturdy, right? So that's why we want to try and get a fake out off on it. So we don't see the Trick Room get set up. But my Aegislash and my Scrafty are actually pretty fine with Trick Room being set up, so maybe I should have just went a different route with these attacks. But if Trick Room does get set up, the Salazzle should be faster than both my Pokemon outside of Trick Room, so under Trick Room we should outspeed it, and I should be able to kill it if it does decide to fake out here in the Scrafty. If it decides to Flamethrower Aegislash, even Overheat, I should live. As long as it's not Firium Z. I mean, I might even live a Firium Z. Not 100% on that. I haven't taken Aegislash up against the Salazzle before, so it'll be fun to find out. Okay, Salazzle does just fake out. That's fine. Set up your Trick Room, dude. Set up your Trick Room, dude. I'm going to get a nice mighty Flash Cannon off on you. Nice mighty flash cannon. Hiya! It is sturdy, though. It is sturdy. We do get the useless special defense drop, and Trick Room does get activated. Again, that's fine. I'm slower than your Salazzle, so I just kill your Salazzle now. And I leave your Carbink alone, because Carbink don't scare me. I just knock off and Shadow Ball. Knock off and Shadow Ball. Could possibly switch in the Hariyama. That'd be your best switch in that spot, but you're still taking 2 hits, and that's not great. The Carbink probably just Moonblast the Scrafty. Scrafty. Now we can see what my opponent's rating is. Which, 1501. It might just be a random smattering of Pokemon that they thought would work together. I mean, you never want to really judge your opponent by their rating, because they could just be on hard times. I've been there before. I'm going to be there soon again with this team. Alright, Salazzle does withdraw. Who is it for, though? Dragonite. That's not going to enjoy this. Why'd you bring Dragonite to Trick Room? Okay, unfortunately, Aegislash does go first. So we're going to break the multi-scale. Guard Split Carbink? That's going to make this Dragonite bulky AF. But now I'm going to knock it off. Oh, yeah. That made it so bulky. Oh, it's a Z move. That's why I didn't do that much. I'm like, what? Girl, what? If I can waste Trick Room turns, I won't be too upset here. So I'm just going to Flash Cannon the Dragonite now. And Super Fang the Dragonite. Actually, yeah, let's do that. No. Let's actually King Shield with the Aegislash. Let's be safe. King Shield the Aegislash, Super Fang the Dragonite. Because we've already seen Scrafty outspeeds my Aegislash, which I should have known that. And somewhere in my mind I did know that, but I was hoping it didn't. And now we can get the Super Fang off, so we get a huge, big chunk of damage on this Dragonite. I'm going to see Toxic onto my Scrafty. So we've seen Toxic, Guard Split, Trick Room from that Carbink. We get the Super Fang off. Scrafty does not miss this time. 50% to that Dragonite. Dragonite goes for Earthquake, which is going to KO the Carbink. Thank you for that. And honestly, that's fine. So it's a good thing I protected my Aegislash, because I would have definitely fainted there. And more likely than not, I wouldn't have been able to KO the Dragonite. Does Salazzle come in again? No, it's Chansey? What? Why did you... Do you, dude? I'm going to Flash Cannon that Dragonite. Or Dragonite. I'm going to knock off the Chansey. The Chansey shouldn't pose any offensive threat here. So I think you'd... I mean, I guess you don't want to Earthquake your own Salazzle. But you don't want to Earthquake your own Chansey either, especially after I knock it off. But my Aegislash will live that Earthquake just fine and get weakness policy, so Dragonite should go down here. Oh, wait, Dragonite's faster. Oh, wait, Dragonite's faster, that's right. So now we don't live this. Unless we're able to KO with Flash Cannon, just short. Chansey does go for Minimize, so this is what you're trying to do. Where's my Z move on this team? Mamoswine? Okay. I do get the knockoff, so Mamoswine will definitely KO this thing. Okay, what Z move are you using, dude? Oh, Supersonic Sky Strike. You're getting rid of my Scrafty. That's fine, then. Do that, dude. So this is either Fly, Sky Drop, or Wing Attack, or like a Aerial Ace. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, now I bring a Mammal. Okay, enough of these games, Chansey. You no longer have Eviolite. Z-moves can't miss. You need to get the hell out of here. You need to get the hell out of here. I'm going to Shadow Ball into the Dragonite. This is the one good thing about Z-moves. You can KO these fools that are trying to use their evasiveness to get away from being hit. So one thing I really like about Z-moves. Dragonite faints. Chansey's gonna soft-boiled here. I don't know that you survive this still. You no longer have Violate, so you're a lot less bulky, and your defense isn't all there. It's just your HP that's really saving you in that department. But let's see if Mamoswine can pull it out. Let's see if Mamoswine can get rid of this thing. Pop. Mamo. Oh, it just misses. The twisted dimensions do return to normal. In comes the Salazzle. Once the Salazzle is gone, we'll be fine. Just gonna Shadow Ball the Salazzle. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna fake out Mamoswine here. If it doesn't, for some reason, Flamethrower is my Aegislash, that'll be a problem. But the Chansey shouldn't be able to touch my Aegislash, right? Okay, yep, fake out. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, Chansey's just gonna sit here and be annoying. That's fine. Once this Salazzle's gone, we're good. Once the Salazzle's gone, we're good. Come Shadow Ball. Not enough to KO, but my Thick Fat will save my Mamoswine. I just have to King Shield, Aegislash, and Earthquake here. I just have to King Shield and Earthquake. Hopefully we hit the Chansey, just to stop the soft boil shenanigans. But once the Salazzle's gone, the Chansey can't do anything from what I can see. So then we just sit there and pepper it until it finally faints. Which, if my opponent sits here and tries to saw us out, I'm going to cut the battle. I won't put you guys through that. I'll put me through that, but not you. I'm trying to remember, is this our first or second battle today? I can't remember. I guess we'll see what the timer says. Salazzle does Flamethrower the Mamo. We eat that because of Thick Fat. An Earthquake will go off. Does it hit the Chansey? It does. It does hit the Chansey. So Salazzle's gone. Chansey has Toxic. It tried to do that to Aegislash, though. I guess in case I switched. So it's going to try and Toxic Saw everything, but it can't touch Aegislash. So we're good to go. Just Flash Cannon. I guess we'll go for Rock Slide for flinches. I guess I could have Earthquaked myself. They're going to forfeit, though. Good on you. That's the one time I'm okay with people forfeiting. If they did stick around, it's just going to stall out the game and be annoying. Big stretch. Alright. So either we have one or two more games. It's hard to remember how many games I do when I do back-to-back recordings. So I try not to do them, but we're trying to get everything in before the battle spot goes down on Friday. So at least one more battle for you. At least one more. I think we've only done one. We've only done one. So two more. Hopefully one of the two more are pretty short. A really interesting team. Guard splitting on Dragonite was pretty cool. It did make it really bulky and kind of hard to take care of. Honestly, the two Pokemon I had in weren't the best Pokemon to be doing that, but we pulled it out there. 16-19 rare player from Japan with Aerodactyl, Bisharp, Azumarill. This is the first time I'm seeing Azumarill, Alolan Marowak, Amoonguss, and Ninetales. Two fairies. I thought there was more double up on typings, but apparently not. Charizard isn't great here. I mean, it really only deals with the Ninetales and the Amoonguss, but I'm pretty sure Aerodactyl... I mean, if I think Aerodactyl leads, I lead Scrafty and Charizard. I go to Scrafty, Zard, Mamo, and Lux. Or Aegis. I'm going to go Lux. We do have to worry about the Marowak with the Luxray. I was going to bring the Executor, but Azumarill's also a fairy type. So play rough's going to hurt. So we definitely have to do one more battle after this, and we have to bring that Alolan Executor. I really, like, the whole point of them making this team was for Alolan Executor, and I haven't brought it once. It's unfortunate. We just haven't run into enough water types that aren't scary. I mean, most water types carry Ice Beam too, which makes Alolan Executor all that much worse, unfortunately. So let's see what we can do here. Aerodactyl, Bisharp. I was kind of assuming that'd be the lead. So unfortunately, we are going to give Bisharp the Defiant boost, but Charizard's right here. Charizard's right here, man. It is only +1, thankfully, on the Bisharp. It's not +2 like with competitive boosters. But all I'm going to do here is fake out the arrow. I'm going to make it. No, I'm not going to make it yet. I'm just going to straight up Tailwind. I'm just going to straight up Tailwind. Either the Aerodactyl has to Quick Guard, if that's what I don't know if Aerodactyl gets Quick Guard. I think it only gets Wide Guard. It gets one of the 2 guards. I can't remember which one. It is a Mega Aerodactyl. Arrow. Okay, we get Fake Out off. Bisharp does Sucker Punch, and it is in a Charizard or Scrafty. So we successfully stopped the Sucker Punch, which I enjoy. Now I'm just gonna attempt to Drain Punch this Aerodactyl. The Aerodactyl could Tailwind is my only thing. So I almost just want to attack with Charizard anyway. I guess I could Solar Beam into it. Which should then guarantee the KO on it. But I don't know that Scrafty outspeeds it under Tailwind. What's our Scrafty's speed? 78, and that's ×2. It's gonna be close. I'm just gonna Heat Wave. Heat Wave in the Sun should still do a bunch to this Aerodactyl, I think. Even at +1, the Sucker Punch shouldn't be able to get either of my Pokemon. I mean, it's definitely Sucker Punch in the Charizard. You wouldn't Sucker Punch a Scrafty. Why is Charizard so frail? Yeah, I should have just switched out Charizard. And we flinch! I love this game. It's my favorite. I think the Scrafty, I mean, not Scrafty, the Bisharp just punches the barnacles out of everything, though, unfortunately. I don't think there's any way around that one, mate. Luxray was in the back. I have to Drain Punch this Bisharp. I can't let it continuously Sucker Punch my Pokemon here. So I just protect my Mamo and Drain Punch, and hopefully I don't flinch again. It's so upsetting Charizard didn't take that. I guess it was because it was Life Orb too. Bisharp still threat. 2017. Surprisingly, haven't seen a lot of Tapus in this 3 video series. We saw like a couple Tapu Kokos, but that's it. No other Tapus. That's really weird. It's really weird. We're going to get the Mamo to protect. Of course it does. So now the Bisharp attempts to Iron Head. Yep. Yup. I'm gonna Tectonic this Bisharp. I'm pretty sure he just Sucker Punches and KOs me though. Oh, withdraws it. Okay, that gets rid of its +1 at least. Marowak? Marowak's not switching, dude. You're dead. Tectonic Rage, boy. Boyo. Maybe he was okay with sacking the Marowak, so that Bisharp could come back in and hopefully outspeed. Another 2 Pokemon I'm not 100% on speed 2s with. Or Mamoswine and Bisharp. I know they're both in the 90s. It's just who's higher in the 90s. Because this is a Jolly max speed. Scrafty should take this. Not very well, but it does take it. And I get a Drain Punch off, so I get my health back too. Not a lot, but it should be enough to survive another Skydrop. And the Tailwind does, unfortunately, peter out at this point. I assume Bisharp just comes back in here. I assume the Bisharp just comes back in here. Okay, yeah. And now, I Drain Punch the Aerodactyl and Earthquake. I expect Aerodactyl will pick me up again. Because he doesn't want me to Drain Punch his Bisharp. Protect Drain Punch. Like I tried to do last time. But maybe he expects me to not try that again because that's what he did last time. Okay, Skydrop. Picks up Scrafty again. As long as Mamoswine outspeeds Bisharp. Perfect. Perfect! I thought Mamo was a little bit faster. There goes Bisharp. And like I said previously, we should live another Skydrop. Should is the keyword there. And then we Drain Punch Barnacles out of that arrow. It's going to be Ninetales coming in here. So I can just Rock Slide with Mamoswine even. That's fine with me, dude. Dude. Who's in the back? Charizard's not in the back. Luxray is in the back. So Luxray, it's going to be weird. So I definitely Drain Punch with the Scrafty, Rock Slide with the Mamoswine. Mamoswine's thick fat, so we'll take any Ice-type moves, especially because they're neutral anyway. Neutral to Mamoswine anyway, then we get the Rock Slide off. And Aerodactyl's going to come back down before we do that too. Scrafty, I assume, just doesn't live anymore, but as long as we hit Rock Slide, we're fine. Blizzard does connect with both Pokemon. Mamoswine will chunk it out. Look at that. Bulky, beefy boy, Mamo. And Rock Slide connects with both Pokemon. That'll KO Aerodactyl for sure. Put a good chunk on Ninetales. Yep, we. Arrow. And do I get cheeky here and let Luxray take the win? I'm going to attempt it. Because this Ninetales shouldn't be able to KO my Mamoswine in any stretch of the imagination. So Wild Charge into the Ninetales and Protect with Mamo. Sword. Match is just going to be forfeited though. Won't let me KO with my Luxray. How dare you, sir? How dare you? But it looks like we have time for one more. And hopefully Executor. Oh, I really want Executor to show up so much. So much. I just want Executor, man. And that Dragon Grass type is just not good. Especially in a meta where there's so many Pokemon that are weak to Ice-type moves, that it's almost essential to bring it. Because we have Salamence, who's 4 times weak. We have Landorus, who's 4 times weak. Previously, there was Garchomp, who's 4 times weak. Like, you just need Ice-type moves almost on every team. So poor baby boy Executor, who's slower than all those big threats, is going to be taking Ice Beams a lot worse. Well, let's see what we can do. Against an 1826 rated player? Oh boy, yeah. Executor probably won't show up here. I mean, I want him to. I'm going to bring him. I'm going to bring him. It is a Chalk team. Chalk team, but instead of Crest, it's Feeny, and then the Thundurus Therian instead of what you typically is Thundurus Incarnate. My Mamoswine is pretty good here, especially once we get up Tailwind. So I almost want to go Scrafty. It's that thing where if he leads Double Genie, then we're just screwed. Either way, we cut it. Because if we go Aegislash to stop the Rock Slides, then we get Thunderbolted. If I bring Scrafty, we have to decide between getting Rock Slide and Thunderbolted. I could almost go Mamoscraft. That Mamoscraft, though? You ain't ready for the Mamoscraft. Let's go Mamoscraft. Charizard will be in the back, and Eggy. Eggy Executor. Yep. That's what's happening, kids. Luxray would almost 100% be a better option here, but I said I'm bringing Executor. I'm going to do it, damn it. Unfortunately, it's against an 1800 rated player. We're also in that weird time of battle spot where there's not a ton of people on anymore, so either you get... like, we've been getting a lot of people around our rating, but we've also been getting a lot of people above our rating, which isn't great. This also isn't great. So we have Tapu Fini Kangaskhan, which I don't enjoy seeing. So here's the thing. He could fake out my Scrafty and Moonblast it. I think that's what he's going to want to do. I think he's going to want to get rid of Scrafty here. I'm going to bring in Charizard for Scrafty. And I'll protect Mammo here. If he fakes out Muddy Water, we're in a pickle. I'm really hoping he just wants to get rid of Scrafty because that's the immediate threat to Kangaskhan. And Tapu Fini pairs so well with Kangaskhan, right? Because you can't Will-O-Wisp it. There's that possibility of swaggering yourself, which is really fun, especially because in 2018, Kangaskhan won't have access to Power Up Punch because it was a TM move in X and Y and hasn't been recycled yet, or at all. Suppose we can give out a little bit of spoilers since the okay, Power Up Punch the Kangaskhan or the Mammoth. So I did Moonblast. Now I Mega Evolve. I'm gonna Heat Wave. And I'm gonna Tectonic Rage at Fini. I wanna get a bunch of damage off on this Fini. It won't KO it, and I could have just doubled into Fini, honestly. I could have Solar Beamed and Tectonic Rage, and I would have KO'd it. But I want to get some damage off on this Kangaskhan, because it's obviously going to Power Up Punch again, right? It wants to get to at least neutral, but +1 because it's Power Up Punch. But again, this is something we won't have to worry about in 2018. Kangaskhan actually protects, so that's... it's not a perfect turn, but it's better than nothing. It's bleed, better than nothing. So we get Solar Beam off. Muddy Water, obviously, is also going to be decreased in this terrain. Okay, I was going to say, did that Fini just Z-move me? But no, it was me Z-moving. We won't KO here, unfortunately, and most likely activate a Berry. So we probably should have just Solar Beamed. But, like I said, I was really worried that that Kangaskhan was just going to punch me. I didn't want it to get free punches off. Or Mamoswine's just going to be the man and get a critical hit. My Stylish went flying. I was so surprised. Wow, Mammo. Pull it through, my dude. So Executor has a little better of a time here. Not anymore. Not so much. Okay, so Heatran's coming in, obviously because it wants to try and get some Heatwave shenanigans off. I'm just going to protect my Charizard, though. An Earthquake here. Yeah. I don't want to boost the Heatran so that it's hitting my Mammo harder than it already will be in the sun. Heatran also protects. So Kangaskhan Power Up Punches here. I could have gotten a Heat Wave off on it. I mean, at least we get an Earthquake off. At least we get an Earthquake off. Oof. Oof, that's doing nothing. And now Kangaskhan's in a Power Up Punch. Owie. So now Kangaskhan's at +1. Mamoswine, stop doing that, dude. He's roaring while he's getting punched right in the face. Mamoswine's face is so big, too. Alright, I'm going to Heat Wave this time with Charizard, and we're going to switch Mammo out. Mammo, you need to get the hell out of here, dude. We're going to bring in Scrafty. So even at an increase with Flash Fire, Scrafty should take a Heat Wave. I don't know if Kangaskhan wants a Power Up Punch again, but at least it won't be +3. It'll only be +2 if it decides to Power Up Punch again. Plus, it'll be taking a Heat Wave. And if it decides just to straight up attack my Charizard, it's only at neutral. But it's still attacking a Charizard, which we've seen in every video. Charizard just dies to everything. Gonna actually withdraw Heatran. That's perfect, mate. Landorus is going to come in, which is going to be taking a mighty heat wave. Going to intimidate. He must not have Shuck on that Heatran then. It might be Z-move Heatran. Kangaskhan actually protects here. I'm not upset with this turn. We have free heat wave off into this Landorus. Does over 50%. And then I could fake out Landorus and get another heat wave off. I like this turn. I assume Landorus switches for Heatran, right? Or he hopes that the Kangaskhan outspeeds me in like double edges or something into my Charizard. But either which way, I fake out that Landorus. So, but the Scrafty is also really threatening to the Kangaskhan. So, yep, Landorus is going to switch out. I could have faked out the Kangaskhan, but at least we get a little bit chippy chew on that Heatran. Okay, Charizard does still move first. So unfortunately, we do give a Flash Fire boost to that Heatran. No! Charizard! Charizard has let me down on every occasion that it possibly can. And now Kangaskhan gets a +2 from that. That's rather upsetting. Thanks, Charizard. You suck. I should have just Tailwinded there. Well, again, I can't let Kangaskhan get any hits off, so I have to continuously Heat Wave. I'm going to attempt to Drain Punch the Heatran, but I'm pretty sure it does die. Though Kangaskhan could go for Sucker Punch, I might... It's +2 Sucker Punch. I might not let that. Though Sucker Punch was reduced in damage and Kangaskhan's Parental Bond was reduced, I still don't think that's enough to save my little baby stupid Charizard. Just too frail. Next time I do a Charizard, I'm going to make it a little bulkier. Okay, he's going to Protect. I am unfortunately giving this Heatran another Flash Fire boost, which is going to be bad for Scrafty. Because I think at that point Scrafty just faints. Heatran's also going to Heat Wave. That might put my Charizard in range. Oh, my Scrafty lived though. Drain Punch! Oh, it's a Choppleberry Heatran? It's a very strange Heatran set. But it saved you, so kudos, I guess. Kudos, I guess. Sunlight does fade now, unfortunately, which is bad. I do have an I have an Executor. Why did I think that was a good thing? Charizard, you got a Tailwind, my dude. We gotta hope for some reason the Kangaskhan goes for Sucker Punch in the Charizard. It didn't. I do get the Tailwind up, though. Kangaskhan's gonna get to +3, because Scrafty should faint. Oh, we've seen Power Up Punch, we've seen Protect. It's got some normal type move for sure. Miss? Nope. Chalk still problem, boys. Chalk still problem. We bring in Eggy. Eggy the Executor. And then we bring in Mamosquine. We are under Tailwind, which is nice. Because we should outspeed the Landorus now. And honestly, Executor's just got to drop everything it has into this Kangaskhan. Executor, I need you. Draco Meteor. And then I can just Earthquake with Mammal. He brings in Landorus in one of the two slots. I assume it's Heatran slot, because that's what would faint. Twin Earthquake. And that might save the Kangaskhan if he does that. Yeah, I mean, the Heatran's like +2 in its fire type attack, so I don't know that he wants to do that. But under Tailwind, he kind of has to. Unless he has Sucker Punch on that Kangaskhan, then my Mamoswine just dies dead. My Mamoswine would just die dead at that point. And also, my my Executor isn't like min speed stuff, so it should be able to it probably doesn't outspeed a Kangaskhan still. I don't know. Executor, my dude, can you do it? Okay, Kangaskhan protects. Does Heatran protect too? Yeah, they're just trying to waste turns of Trick Room here. I mean, not Trick Room, Tailwind. Okay, so I hit myself. That's fine. Executor will eat that. Does nothing. Draco Meteor into the Kanga. I mean, I have to do that again, right? I have to Draco Meteor Kangaskhan. I guess we could go for Rock Slides. I'm going to go for Rock Slide to try and flinch, because that Heatran switched out for Landorus. So there's no way I KO with Earthquake. So I go for Rock Slide to try and flinch the Kangaskhan here. I could go for Icicle Crash. He had Sucker Punch the whole time? Well, that sucks. It Sucker Punch that entire time. I'm glad I brought you, Executor, you son of a monkey licker. Oh, I live. And mind you, that Heatran's gotten 2 Flash Fire boosts, so. And I harvest my Citrus Berry. We out here. Wow. Executor. I finally bring you to a match, and you miss Draco Meteor. You suck. I'm going to Leech Seed. I mean, at this point we lost, but I'm going to Leech Seed the Heatran. It's a +4 King. He Sucker Punched. Fool. Executor! What is going on, dude? This is why I haven't brought you to any matches. You suck, dude. You missed. Twice. I mean, again, I'd lost by that point, but it's still just like, slap, slap. Hey, guess what? You lost. You don't get any other moves off either. Executor, my dude. All right, well, perfect way to end off this, the pre-meta stuff by losing to Chalk. I love it. Cool. Thanks a lot. Yeah. That's all you can really do, kids. Anyways, thank you so much for joining us, guys. Again, Pokemon Sun Ultra Moon. We should be streaming over on Twitch right now, if not in a little bit, because I'll be like asleep. Because I will have started streaming right when I get home from getting the game, because I'm getting it at midnight, and then up until I can't go anymore, and then I'll sleep, wake up, do it again, because I got the day off. So go over to our Twitch channel, which will be in the description below if you want to join along in our playthrough. Otherwise, it will be up on YouTube for later viewing. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Like and subscribe if you have not already. And we'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.